morning, world.
Good morning, Michigan. A terrific Tuesday to you. Michael Patrick Shields, heard all across the state of Michigan and seen on Fox 47 television. Let's go live to Ireland and meet really the second most famous man in the country right now, Henry Healy, the president's cousin. And the president yesterday, I understand Obama gave you a big hug. You went into the pub together, and you finally got to meet your cousin. Thanks for being available today. I'm sure your phone is ringing off the hook.
It is ringing off the hook, and it's an honour to be able to go live to Michigan with you.
Well, we sure appreciate it. We love Ireland here. We've broadcast from Ireland on a number of occasions and visited. But that visit yesterday must have caused a heck of a stir in Little Moneygall, huh?
Unbelievable. The atmosphere was electric, and just before the president landed in Moneygall, it was rain and hail and wind, and the second he stepped out of his car, the sun shone. So it was a proper homecoming for the president back to where his ancestors left in 1850.
Had you ever spoken with him by telephone before your meeting?
No, that was our first meeting, first conversation, and it was a nice way to meet. I suppose it was when the president came back as an ancestral son. What
did you talk about?
We just the president. We just spoke about what I'd done for a living and what I worked at, and he referred to me there and then. He said, "Henry, I believe you're my cousin. From now on, you're Henry VIII." And then I spoke for a while with the First Lady, and they worked the crowd. One of the Secret Service said that it was probably one of the longest meets and greets the President and the First Lady has ever done. So the people of Moneygall were truly honoured that the President and the First Lady afforded them the opportunity of a meet and greet.
He seemed to get a kick out of it. I heard him say something like, "I'm Barack Obama from the Moneygall Obamas."
That's correct. Yeah, he said that up in Dublin, in College Green in Dublin, when he gave an address up in Dublin to nearly 50,000 people. The whole day was really special for Ireland, and the whole week. Last week we had the Queen, and topped off then with your fantastic president. It really, really has lifted the spirits here in Ireland. As everybody is aware of our economic troubles, we here in Ireland have been able to escape from those woes for the past number of days because of the various heads of states visiting, and it was really topped off yesterday by President Obama.
What do you do for a living?
I work for a local plumbing firm. I do their accounts and tendering for them.
Did I understand you all went into the pub then, and he ordered a pint of Guinness, and
that's right.
The First Lady was pouring them?
The Ollie in the bar, he poured the president a pint, and a half pint was poured for the First Lady, and we were just chatting in general, and I think all the live feed went. When the live feed went, then the president went behind the bar to talk to some of the staff, and I turned to the First Lady and I said, First Lady, I said, the Queen visited last week, and she pulled a pint of Guinness in Dublin. I said, would you give it a try? And she says, would I be allowed?
Mm-hmm.
So she of course was allowed and was brought behind the bar, and she poured a pint of Guinness, which was drank by the parish priest, Father Joe Kennedy. He took the glass and he took the pint.
You know what? That's funny, because when Queen Elizabeth poured her pint, or saw the perfect pint poured up in Dublin at the Guinness Storehouse, she did not drink it, and we're told a member of the clergy swept in and drank it on her behalf, and so the same thing happened in Moneygall, huh?
Exactly. Yes, it's going to be part of the protocol now for state visits.
Yeah, and for priests.
Yes.
Did she put a little shamrock in the foam atop the Guinness?
No, she didn't. She didn't do the shamrock, and I must tell you, I seen the pint, and there wasn't a bubble on it either. She did it perfect.
Oh, nice. The president apparently wanted to pay for his drink too, so he did, and said he wants it to be known the president pays his bar tab. He was clearly having some fun. He
really was. He was enjoying it. Like, to be honest, I suppose it was in a sense a personal visit for the president to Moneygall.
Mm-hmm.
He got to view the ancestral home. He went in, and he was standing on the same floors that his great grandfather left from. That sort of a personal thing. Many Irish Americans in the States find exactly where their ancestors left from, and find the ancestral home still standing. That's quite significant. And to view then, the president was really, really intrigued by the parish record, which showed the baptisms of his ancestors. And he actually called over the White House photographer and requested that a photograph be taken up with him holding the record.
Mm. You think you'll ever talk with him again?
Well, the president, when he was leaving, I said my farewell just before he got into the car, and I said, "Mr. President, will you return?" And he said to me, "It is my intention. I'd love to be back."
Mm-hmm. He didn't give you his card and say, come on out to the Washington for the 4th of July or anything like that.
No, he didn't. No, but we're like a state here in Moneygall. We will be celebrating on the 4th of July with you.
Okay, that's nice of you. The thing about visiting Ireland that I think the president will find if he ever comes back, and I've found it on many occasions, is that when you meet someone in Ireland that you've met before, or come to know even in the smallest way, they welcome you back as if you never left, and they welcome you back warmly. And so I hope he does come back, because that's the treatment he'll get.
Oh, most definitely, and hopefully he'll bring his two daughters, Sasha and Malia. It'd be brilliant to have them back, because of course it's their ancestry too.
What did you make of this? This is a little audio clip of the president apparently at the pub, and he sort of put on a little bit of a brogue. Here's what it sounded like.
Good to see you, sir. Thank you, and is this your family? My wife, yeah. So nice to see you.
Did you hear it there? He sort of had a little brogue, didn't he?
I couldn't really hear it, to be honest.
Good to see you, sir, he said.
Like good to see you, sir.
Yeah, tiny little brogue. And then when he was up over in Dublin, he used a little bit of the Irish language. Here's what that sounded like.
It's Féidir Linn. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. It's Féidir Linn.
Yeah, is that pretty decent pronunciation? Is Féidir Linn?
It is pitch perfect, and it's Féidir Linn is the Gaelic for yes, we can.
And you said to him, Slangafol.
Slangafol, exactly, yeah.
Right.
A couple of fucking las Gaelga, a couple of words in Irish, and the president spoke. He got some Irish lessons in the pub.
Oh, good. Hopefully he didn't come away saying Pogue Mahone. That would be a national embarrassment.
No, he did not.
Okay. Thank you very much. Congratulations. If you ever get to the States, let us know, and we'll keep in touch with Henry VIII. They call him now Henry Healy.
Slangafol.
Slangafol to you, indeed. The newest rock star in Ireland, because he's President Obama's cousin, was right with him there yesterday. 15 after the hour. Michael Patrick Shields.